Well, the wins list is really starting to look strong for the English contender, Lerone Murphy. Josh Kulabau, Aquan Amirkhani, Douglas Silva, DeAndrade, of course, Ricardo Ramos back in the day. But now tonight is the test, right? The test that everybody wants to see if Lerone Murphy can pass, because a lot of people envision him as a future champion, if not UFC headliner. But these are the type of fights that you need to prove you can pass. Stylistically, the UFC gave him this fight because they think it'll test him in all realms of mixed martial arts. We'll see tonight if Lerone Murphy can preserve that O in the loss column. Well, if you hear the ladies shrieking, that's because T-City is making his way to the octagon, the former title challenger, Brian Ortega. And a lot of people, DC, do believe for this jiu-jitsu practitioner, his ceiling is championship, and eventually he'll get it.
Yes, the ladies go crazy for T-City. Even his video game character is the best-looking guy out here. Brian Ortega is a jiu-jitsu guy. But as you saw in the Frankie Edgar fight, he has now developed striking to match. That was a massive uppercut that floored a guy that had never been finished before. So as long as he continues to improve, John, he will realize a UFC championship before it's all said and done.
All class outside the octagon with his Brian Ortega foundation, but T-City has got his eyes fixed on the prize. Title eliminator of sorts here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC featherweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Lerone the Miracle Murphy. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Brian T-City Ortega.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. Early portions of this round with Brian T-City Ortega. And it would seem to me, Daniel, path of least resistance, take this fight to the ground and find a choke. But if you talk to Brian Ortega, not unlike a lot of our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, this man has fallen in love with his hands. He wants to strike tonight. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Well, he is grounding, he is pounding, and now he's working the body to great effect. Nice job by Murphy. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the shot.
Oh, the triangle is in, and not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack an armbar. This is a very big advantage position for this fighter.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
Just gotta be careful here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Side control. Lands the grounded pound strike here. How about the speed on that reversal there. I mean, I know you can get out. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, feet on the hips here. Ortega's right back to the full mount here.
He's got to start throwing now.
Ortega's got his back yet again. Lands the ground and pound strike.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Arm is very tight.
Oh, that looks painful. That's got to be it. Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by T-City, Brian Ortega.
This is a terrible position.
Lerone Murphy getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Side control now. Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
That Darce choke is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Almost had that submission. That's yours. You're going to go back and do the same thing. Go right after it again. You'll take him down.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you will.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
You ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2. Murphy's shot is blocked. Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown like this.
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching. Bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Nice shot there by the champ.
And there's a takedown attempt. Oh!
Guillotine jump. That guillotine looks very painful, and he's very close to the finish, but he cannot rush. He cannot allow his opponent to get to his back. Jeez Louise, he's tough.
He's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter it. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, going for the arm bar now. That might be tight. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Oh, he's got his back.
Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Using a lot of good movement.
Murphy's in half guard. right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active. That's exactly what he's doing. Good round.
Excellent. Keeps dropping his left hand. He's leaving his jaw wide open for you. Just stay on the outside, pumping with the jab.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Establish the jab here, nicely done. Lerone Murphy, how good is he? So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, big left. Ortega's shot there is blocked.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle. And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, it got out.
That was nice.
He remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Nope. Lucky guy. I have.
Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. You gotta be kidding me. How good is his submission?
This dude is constantly dodging bullets, Jay. Oh, right into mount.
Constantly a moving target. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ortega.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground nicely. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Ortega's able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now. All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
He takes the judges out of it, gets the finish. So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Brian T-City Ortega!
All right, there's a little smile. Wasn't much for smiles during fight week. He can finally exhale right now because he is still the best.